47, Jason Doyle. Number 8, Scott Tart. And in goal, Dan Egglefield. Elizabethtown is coached by Paul Bueller.
This is Calvin Castine. We're at Seton Catholic Central School, and we're here for the Section 7 Class D Championship game featuring the just introduced Elizabethtown Lewis Lions and the Chazy Eagle. This is Jason Garand,
Number 9, Craig Boharnwall.
John Frederick,
Number 12,
Craig Boharnwall, Winnie Simpson,
Jay Anderson. Number 20,
Jay Anderson, Steve Manny,
Pat McAuliffe. Number 22,
Pat McAuliffe, Zach Lee,
Kevin Ryan. Number 28,
Kevin
Matt Devins.
Ryan,
And in goal, TJ Wheaton.
Matt Devins, and the keeper,
Coached by
Rob McAuliffe. Is TJ Whedon, the coach is Rob McAuliffe. Scorekeeper is Heather Moore. And the national anthem is about to be played. Incredible. I saw 4 people out there with their hats on. That's just in my surrounding area. Incredible that men no longer take their hats off to show tribute to their nation's flag. We were expecting to see bashful Bill Chase here, but he hasn't arrived yet, and if he does, we'll be sure to hand him the microphone. In the meantime, with just me on the camera, we'll try to keep track of the Chazy players, and there'll be very little, if any, acknowledgement of the Elizabethtown players, because we're totally unfamiliar with them. Elizabethtown and Chazy, this was an everyday matchup back in the days when Chazy coach Rob McAuliffe was playing, but it's been, I think, 10 years since they've been here to a sectional final. And they weren't expected to be here this year, but they've been surprising teams all the way through the sectionals, and they've made it here to the final with only about 3 wins to show for the year. We're talking with one of the 2 referees, Pete Jakes, and he said that he saw E-Town early in the season, he saw them later in the season, and they had been much improved. So Chazy, unbeaten in the Class D competition, is highly favored. As we all know, the favored team doesn't always pull these games out. These clubs, according to the scorebook, have met twice during the season. Chazy won both of those games by large margins, 5-0 the first time and 5-1, or vice versa, 5-1 the first time, I think, and 5-0 the second meeting. So in the 2 meetings between these 2 clubs, Chazy has outscored the Elizabethtown Lewis Lions 10-1. So you can see why they would be heavy favorites. Evans puts it on. And keeper, not sure what he's pointing to. Going to stop the clock. Pete Jakes and Ron Rivard are the officials. I guess there were some fans behind that the goalie was concerned about. Eagles with the ball. This is a shot by McAuliffe. And Egglefield is the keeper. He makes the grab. Devins over to Beauharnois. Beauharnois looks for the cross. Surrounded, 4 Lions on him. And Eagles quickly put it in play. Yeah, looks like it's goes out off Chazy and mix up. The Elizabethtown throw in. Years ago, it would be an annual matchup. Chazy and Elizabethtown would play late in the year, and they'd save it for a big doubleheader here, girls and boys. And when the boys teams were battling for supremacy, there'd be some real heated rivalries, and the athletic directors, John Huntley from Elizabethtown and George Brendler, kind of got together and agreed that the games had become too big in the minds of the kids, and it'd be better served if they didn't have that end of the season matchup. What happened a lot would be, quite often during that period, would be they'd meet in that end of the season game. They would sometimes meet in the Mountain and Valley championship game, and then they'd meet in the sectionals. So they'd have big games back to back to back almost, and put a lot of pressure on the students. So something that they done away with. Although Chazy has played Keene here, boys and girls doubleheaders, in the last several years. And we didn't cover this year's because we didn't know about it. We didn't get the schedule. But the Mountain and Valley League schedule, we didn't get Chazy's schedules. And none of the coaches were aware that we didn't have the entire schedules. So they didn't bother telling us about it. They assumed we knew, and we didn't. So Chazy has been working its way through athletic director training the last couple of years, and hopefully that'll change in the not too distant future. The AD will be aware of hometown cable and the need to let us know what's happening. That was Simpson going down. Now the designated kicker, Devins, shoots and puts it wide. The temperature is in the 40s. The wind is blowing. So it's a chilly night for players and fans alike. Ball stays in. Frederick works the wing. Chips it out the front. Evans to Manny. Kicked back in. Quickly put into play by the Lions. And here they come. Nice save there by, is that Ryan? Yep, Kevin Ryan. Cleared that one out. Lions are coming back. And be a green throw-in. The Lions the Cinderella team. And Chazy hopes that this game will be played after midnight. Called offsides, I guess. It was against Elizabethtown.
Hold it up, Chris. Hold him up. Jason!
Let's see, 3. That's Jason Garand. I knew all these teams a week ago, all these players a week ago. But it's been a week. Off lead, back for Simpson. Now looking for Boharnwa. The freshman dribbles up to the 18-yard line. Now the ball's kicked back. Simpson controls. Chips to the wing. McAuliffe. Heads shot on. Now Manny gets a foot on it. Elizabethtown chips it deep. And Garand is there to clear it up. Push called on Lee, I guess. Type of push that the ref could easily let go, but also the type of push that you want to keep control of the game. Handball called, I guess. 30-33 left in the first half. The Elizabethtown kick. Chipped into the penalty area, headed out at the 18. McAuliffe can't get a foot on it. And it'll be a goal kick. Whedon kicks it up to Devens. Manny will throw it in.
Hold up, great.
Simpson. That'll be a goal kick. This is Frederick. Frederick carries it wide. Chested down by Garand. And E-Town puts it right back in. Whedon will come out and get it. Devens. Now McAuliffe has it taken away. E-Town kicking those long ones, hoping for a break. Now Frederick carries it to the 18. The E-Town packed in on defense, hoping for lightning to strike. Trying to keep the Eagles out of the 18-yard area. Simpson gets a head on it. Now Trombley backs off. Devens gives it to Trombley. Pushes it down for Boharnwa. It'll be a goal kick. Off Anderson.
Nice start, Tim.
Simpson pirouettes and pushes it up the wing. And big green throw in. Simpson gets ahead now to Devins. Pushes it right in the middle where there's nothing but green shirts. Elizabethtown waiting for a mistake. Somebody missed kicks, they'll be all over that ball. Manny up to Frederick. Frederick fakes left, fakes right, goes left. Now it's cleared. And Manny will throw it in. Back for Ryan. Ryan pushes it through and picked up by the E-Town keeper, Egglefield. Not sure if it was trip, but Devins went down. And his chip goes over the top, and Dave Pazek will kick it. Goal kick for the Lions. Ryan looking for control. Ryan up for Devins. Devins to the wing for Frederick. It'll be goal kick. Ryan up for Simpson. McAuliffe comes to the ball. Passes through for Anderson. Now Simpson. Over to Manny. Manny carries it. Manny will put it on net and wide. Goal kick. Put back in by Lee. Now Baharnwa on the wing. Baharnwa has put it in. Or not. No, it's on the outside. How about that? It sure looked like it was in. Baharnwa just missed that one and it went out. Now Ryan brings it back. Frederick. Devins. Devins will take the hard shot. Egglefield will make the stop. Anderson with a nice move, takes it away, gives it to Baharnwa. Goes back to Anderson. Anderson rattles it off McAuliffe. Now Anderson will take the shot. Simpson up for Devins. Now Garand. Carried by Ryan. Ryan up to McAuliffe. And McAuliffe's shot taken by Egglefield. Henderson takes it away, puts it over to Bahornwall. Lee over to Simpson. Manny carries it. Manny will take the shot and in. Steve Manny carried it quite a ways. I can't remember where the ball came from, but we'll find out. 20-22 to go in the first half. Chazy leads 1-0. Steve Manny gets the goal and Matt Devins gets the assist, and Chazy's on the scoreboard leading at 1-0 here, a quarter of the way into the ball game.
Chazy goal, sub number 20, Stephen Manny. With assist number 28, Matt Devins.
Ryan goes back deep into the penalty area, gets it up to Manny. I believe Chazy has, I didn't memorize it, I was looking at it today in the paper. I believe they have 11 Class D titles since 1984. Seems like a lot. Devins will carry it out. Passes over to McAuliffe. McAuliffe on the side of his foot. Devins keeps it going. White throw. John Lauren in for Chazy. Frederick. It's going to be a corner kick. Put through. Keeper Egglefield has to throw it out. I want to issue our usual reminder to viewers, particularly viewers from Chazy right now, since we're doing the Chazy game. We supported by our viewers, and too many of these viewers are just not supporting us, and it just could come a day when Hometown Cable is no longer there. Canceled due to lack of interest. These kids here have grown up expecting Hometown Cable to be there as a matter of fact of life, but it's not the way it is. We pay to stay on the cable system, and if people don't support us, we can't make a living doing this. But somehow our pleas fall on too many deaf ears. Manny carries it. Now gives it to Ryan. Ryan passes up to McAuliffe. Frederick on the wing. Keeps her in play, but Egglefield's there first. 16:23 to go in the first half. Chazy leading at 1-0. Ball comes to the wing. Lauren working hard. This is what E-Town's counting on here. Look out. They're shooting at us. Green throw. That one echoed off the boards here at the Seton Catholic booth. But Elizabethtown hoping for the long ones. Long throws. Long kicks, I should say. Hoping that something will break open. Somebody in the defense will miss kick, and then they'll jump all over the ball and get one quick one in. If Chazy should put another one in, that's going to take some pressure, put some pressure on the Elizabethtown game and force them to try to score. If they're down 2-0, they can no longer count on a goal getting them back in the game immediately. Light throw in to McAuliffe. The Lions take it away. Down the wing, Ryan is there. Short pass to Baharnwa, who's now in the middle of the field instead of on the wing, out to Anderson. Anderson with a nice boot up ahead. John Lauren going after it. P-Town will get there first. Jean Laurent will throw it in. P-Town goal kick. Stopped by Lauren. Lee gets it back in quickly. Now Anderson. Now Lee over to Baharnwa. Baharnwa to Manny, and he goes up the wing, and Frederick's offsides. Free kick for the Lions. Don't see the third official here tonight. In last night's Class C game, there were 3 officials. 2 on the field and 1 to be a reserve and to keep the subs coming in and out. Anderson with a throw. Frederick's going to have an easy shot, and he scores. So this could open up the game with 12:10 to go in the half. Chazy suddenly leads it 2-0, and Elizabethtown's going to have to take some chances, I think. John Frederick with the goal, Pat McAuliffe with the assist. And it's 2-0 Chazy, 52 minutes, 10 seconds left in the game.
Chazy goal for number 5, John Frederick. With assist number 21, Pat McAuliffe.
Devins controls. Chazy went to the Final Four last year, and they're hoping to do the same this year. This year the regional game against Section 10 winner will be at Section 10. So they'll be on the road this year. And away from the friendly confines of Seton Catholic. Garand. And Manny pushes it. And the ball goes over to Frederick. Frederick along the wing. Bill Lobdell and John Trombley in the game. Must be a handball. Just under 10 minutes left in the half. McAuliffe carries it wide. Cross near the 18. Guerin clears it. Ooh, dangerous. High kick. Up the Harnwell in the chest. Devins sets it and he'll take it. At Devins. To the 18. Lovedell. Back to Lovedell. Now Trombley. Trombley, shoot. And stopped by Egglefield. Harnwell put it back in front of the net. Oh, just. And we're going to have a push. I think they're calling offsides. Whatever it is, it's a green kick. Trombley taken away, but Lee is there. Harnwell keeps it alive, gives it to Trombley. The Lions will carry it out. 7.5 minutes to go in the half. Devins takes it away to Frederick. Devins will take the corner kick. Lee to Trombley to Baharnwa. Baharnwa quickly to McAuliffe. And he goes over for Frederick. Frederick gets his footing back, takes this low shot. Egglefield stops it and pounces on the ball. That was a pounce. Green throw-in. McAuliffe. Frederick gets there. Frederick shoots. It's in the net. McAuliffe to Frederick. 5:02 to go in the half. 3-0 Chazy. So Frederick from McAuliffe. Fredericks of Chazy scores. McAuliffe gets the assist. And Frederick looking like a man who wants another one. 3-0 Chazy leads with just under 5 minutes to go in the half. White throw.
Our guys feel bad for you guys. Yeah, but oh my god, remember the big fight that our cheerleaders got? Yes.
Foul up to Baharnwall. At this point, Chazy's 1998 title the chances look good. Now we've got Frank Cote, Adam Trombley, John Lauren, and Nate Trombley in for Chazy. 3:20 and ticking.
Shut up.
Whole town must be shut down.
Oh, we have 3 more minutes in this. Remember her?
Alright, now I got some new names to try to remember here. 10 is Adam Trombley. Ryan. Yeah, off him. No, off Green.
Yeah, our team. No, wasn't even talking about
Devins will carry it up for Lauren. Lauren keeps it going. Off Trombley or Trombley. Jeff Barnhart to throw in for Elizabethtown. Headed by Lee. Green throw. And Whedon gets to touch the ball. Something he hasn't had to do a lot. And his punt comes to Trombley. Trombley and Trombley. Taken away by the Lions. To Lee. Lee punts it, bounces past midfield, and kicked back by the Lions. That is a chilly young fan. So why is that guy pointing the camera at me? Trombley. Trombley throws it in. Lauren puts it in front of the net.
What?
Here it comes, here it comes.
Come on, Jeff.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Lee will just use up the time. At the end of the half, it's the Chazy Eagles 3 and Elizabethtown Lewis Lions nothing. You're watching Section 7 Class D championship play here on Hometown Cable. Chazy will kick off, which means we'll be looking to our left for most of this game. We won't see the scoreboard as much as we did the first half. Rob McAuliffe coming over to see if his Michigans are ready. This is Manny. Manny scored the first goal, the first of many more to come. Manny brings it in. Tries to use Frederick. Ryan gives to Devins. Anderson gives it back to Devins. Devins hits the wall and Anderson gets it. Now over to Baharnwa. Simpson. McAuliffe will take the shot from outside, and Egglefield will make the stop. Chazy leading this one 3-0, so it means in 2.5 games against Elizabethtown, they've outscored the Lions 13-1 so far in 1998. Devins will take the corner kick for Chazy. In front of the net, it's over the net. Green kick on the goal kick. Ball comes to Simpson.
Number 5. He is one. On your team. Our goal.
Guerin kind of miskicked. When Simpson gets a foot on it, now the Lions get it back, and Guerin gives away now for Ryan. The Harnwall. Offsides. Green throw-in.
No, let's not go.
Devins to McAuliffe.
They were so excited to put it away. They're like, I don't care what happens.
Now Ryan, nice move. Carries it. Gets it over to Devins. And Egglefield will come out to pick it up. Headed by Simpson. Simpson steps up and passes it over to Frederick. He goes back to Manny. And he stumbles on the ball, and the Lions will take over. They continue to carry it. Ryan will give it to Manny. Manny will put it up ahead for Frederick. Elizabethtown will take it back, and headed now by Simpson. Manny up for Frederick. Frederick will get the cross. And Elizabethtown goal kick. For Harnwell.
From down that
Corner kick. Headed by Devons. Slapped out over the top of a defender by Egglefield. Now Lee puts it back in. And the green push. Oh, no, call goes against white. There's a lion in the stands. Sitting there kind of subdued. A quiet E-Town Lewis lion sitting there, probably not enjoying the game, but probably one of the warmest ones in the stands. Headed by Ryan. Now Manny up for Frederick. Frederick will get the left. No, he goes right-footed. Goal kick, but calling it back for some reason. And do it again. Headed out by Anderson. Green throw-in. Anderson. Ryan. The green throw-in. Headed out by Simpson. E-Town throw-in. Soon, coming soon. Here it comes. Headed out by McAuliffe. Manny will carry it, punches it. Headed by Simpson. Less than 30 minutes to go in the game, and still 3-0 Chazy lead over Elizabethtown in the Class D championship game. The Harnwell has it taken away. Devons. Ryan. Ball comes to Frederick. Devons will pass through looking for Frederick. Good speed, good pass. And look at that, wow. Devons threaded the needle. Frederick, great hustle to get there, and he threaded the needle on his shot. 4-0. Chazy leads. 28-32, and the goal was scored left in the game. Frederick from Devons. 4-0 Chazy. So Harnwell gets there, bounces it off a defender. E-Town throwing. This is when the game gets long for the Cinderella team here. They were the big underdogs throughout the playoffs, but made it here to the finals. But it's 4-0 now. They're down, and they know they're not going to come back 4-0 against a team that dominated them during the season like Chazy has. Anderson working hard for it. So now it's just trying to stay motivated for Elizabethtown. There are 4 subs set to come in for Chazy. And Evans puts it in play, and Egglefield will stop it. Oh, push. Lee. Anderson over for Beauharnois. Back to the 18. Manny is there. Manny sticks with the ball. Nice control. Frederick gets it off the goalpost, and McCall will put it over the top. Labdell, Lauren, and a couple of Tremblays in for Chazy. Tremblay. E-Town throwing. Headed by Labdell. And Tremblay over to Beauharnois. Goal kick. Kick is low. Taken by Lauren. Lauren over to Beauharnois. And Egglefield makes a rolling save. His punt was off the head of Lee. And it'll be a quick green throw-in.
No comment for me.
McCall for the charge. Green kick. At this point, Elizabethtown would just like to get on the scoreboard and worry about what comes after later. Throw comes to the corner of the penalty area, and it's out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick.
Lose 10 seconds.
Tremblay. And McCullough. Over to Lauren. And Tremblay will throw it in. Headed by Beauharnois. Now McCullough. Labdell. And Labdell again puts it through and forces Egglefield out to get it. Garen will track it down.
And I was going up to him, and we were like, oh, God, you're just joking. Oh, We have actually a lot of
Green kick. Chazy throwing. About halfway through the second half, it's 4-0 Chazy leading Elizabethtown. McAuliffe will take this one. Up to Tremblay. Tremblay heads it. Now Tremblay. Waddell to Tremblay. It'll be a goal kick. Devon's up for Lauren. Lauren in front of the net, and Egglefield pulls it down. This game is being awfully polite here. It's not at all like the old E-Town Chazy games used to be 10 years ago. Anderson.
Moving up to the big game. I think I've got two. We got one here.
McAuliffe. Comes in front of the net and cleared out by E-Town. Ball's quickly put back into play. Ryan. Ball squirts through. Now Ryan. Short pass taken by the Lions. But it comes to Lee and he gives it to Anderson. White throw.
I guess Tim never signed it. Things are out. I didn't see mine.
Galvin, you doing it all by yourself?
All by myself, Bill. Waiting for Bill Chase to show up.
No, I'll do the next game. Waiting for the next game?
Yep.
All right.
Bill Chase is here, but he's enjoying the game so much he doesn't want to grab the mic. There's McAuliffe. It's in. Oh, Pat McAuliffe. Puts it in. We'll see who gets the assist, and it's a 5-0 Chazy lead. And if you were wondering, Steve Manny got the assist. Pat McAuliffe the goal. And it's 5-0 Chazy. It's C13. That's Nathan Tremblay. 10 is Adam Tremblay. 4 is John Tremblay. And while we're looking at the Tremblays, the ball goes to Egglefield.
26, number 20, Stephen Manning.
Under 15 minutes to go in the game. Chazy throwing. Throw headed by E-Town. And Tremblay fighting for it. Let's see, number 2's in the game. That's Barcombe, I believe. Yep, Mike Barcombe. Let's see, 8 is out there. Frank Cody's back in. Lobdell at 18. And we got over there. That's Tremblay. Let's see, 17. Is that Arthur? Let's take a look here. Drew Arthur, yep. Arthur hustling back. Green throw. Headed by Tremblay. Ooh, head-on collision. And a free kick. Garand. Tremblay will throw it in. Looks like one of the teams is arriving for the next game. The goal kick.
Stop bragging.
Liddell to Tremblay. Tremblay. And Tremblay. And Egglefield will catch it. Cody and Barcombe were there. Had he mishandled. And let's see, more players set to come in. Let's see, 27, 23, and 24, I guess. I'm going to test my memory here now to bring in new players. So let's see, 27 is Richard Dubray, 24 Travis Lobdell, and 23 Stephen Dubray. Now Barcombe. Tremblay lets the ball land and kicks it. Now Lobdell. Tremblay up for Cote. Dubray will throw it in. Gives it to Barcombe. Now Cody. Under 10 minutes to go. Abdel. And now Tremblay overruns the ball. And Garand. Didn't see him come in, but we noticed that he was out there. Tim Barcombe now minding the nets for Chazy. Trombley has it taken away.
There we go.
Let's see, it's Arthur up for Barcombe, now Trombley. And Lobdell will let it go out. Excuse me, that was Dubray who let it go out. Now Barcombe will take this corner. This is Mike Barcombe. Tim is the goalkeeper. Ball squirts through, and the Lions clear it. Lobdell fighting for it. Lions would desperately like to get on the scoreboard. Trombley will try to get it out of bounds. Throw in. Comes to Barcombe. Well, Trombley up for Dubray. He backs off, lets Trombley carry it. Trombley in front of the net. Lobdell. What?
They forget to sign their stuff. We don't have to pay them.
The refs, they don't sign the voucher, don't pay them, no.
Number 2.
It's finally cleared out. And let's see, this is one of the Trombleys. No, yes, Trombley. That was Adam Trombley. 4:50 to go in the game. Let's see, we've got 2 Barcombes out there, 2 Lobdells, 3 Trombleys, 2 Dubrays. I'm going to remember a lot of names now.
Oh, leave it up to Travis. No, 17.
Up for Dubray.
Green. Come on.
Trombley will throw it in. Up for Barcombe. Headed by Arthur.
Here you go. See, watch them. They're going to do it. No, we're not even trying. You guys are lucky. We're not trying. I haven't ran out of room yet. In my right.
Throw in. No handball. Went under his arm. Gets by Trombley, tracks it down. Up for Trombley. And big green throw. 2:45 to go. 5-0 Chazy, Section 7 Class D championship game. Now Cody. Cody punches it ahead, looking for Barcombe. Egglesfield will beat him to the ball. Lobdell will take it. And Egglesfield comes out. Tremblay up for Dubray. Now Tremblay. Barcombe. Ball gets by Dubray, but Tremblay is there. Over to Cody. Tremblay. 10 seconds to go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
So the game ends with the Chazy Eagles, the victors. During the season, they beat Elizabethtown 5-0 and 5-1, and they take it 5-0 here in the sectional finals. So they left little doubt as to who the 1998 champions will be, and it's take down the keeper night here. And Wheaton says, you're in the game, Barcombe, so you go down. I stand up and top of you. So 5-0, stick around, we'll see the Eagles get their trophy. Now sectional chairman, former Chazy coach, the man who was there between the legends, between George Brendler and Rob McAuliffe, says, here you go, here's your certificates. Now here's the trophy.
Direct your attention to midfield.
Jeff Wood on the microphone. We'll listen to Jeff.
Your 1998 Section 7 Class D boys champion, Chazy.
And the Chazy Eagles get the trophy. You got Anderson, Lee, McAuliffe, and Devons picking it up. So that's it from Seton Catholic Central. Another sectional crown, another flag to go up in that crowded Chazy Gymnasium. And you've seen it here on Hometown Cable, and we sure hope that you're helping to support this kind of local programming. Thanks for watching and supporting Hometown Cable.
I know you worked up a sweat. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hometown Cable, or what else? North Country Cable, possibly too. Going to end up with this tape. This is Wild Bill Chase and Calvin Castine here at Seton Catholic Varsity Soccer Field. Class B, Section 7, 1998 championship game on the line. The number 1 seeded Plattsburgh Hornets against the number 2 seeded Peru Indians. Plattsburgh in their orange and black, the orange uniforms, black shorts, black socks. And Peru in their away uniform of all blue. We will try to do the best we can looking through this plexiglass, because the timekeeper up here has got the real thin blood and he needs all the plexiglass put up, and he's even got a little heater going to keep himself warm. They have an early chance by Plattsburgh. It was off the Peru defender, number 21, Tile. Nate Newton starts in goal for Plattsburgh. They got Tyle back there on defense. I believe there's Ortel plays in the middle. Outside fulls, well, we'll get to them. Ball's in the middle of the field. Gary King touching it outside. They punch it down the right wing. Drawlett pressuring the Hornet defense. This is my first time seeing this Plattsburgh team all year long. I haven't had a chance to see them. They finished the regular season as the CVAC champs with a 14-2 record. Plattsburgh with 12-4 record. Back behind Northeastern in third place. Huh? Well, Peru. Oh, did I say Peru?
I said Plattsburgh 12-4.
Oh, Plattsburgh is 2 different records. Thought you didn't correct me no more. In goal is Favreau for the Hornets. And a long punt there. All the signs put up on the other side. Horn concentrate, goal PHS, Hornets win. Well, there are a lot of Hornet fans, or signs anyways. Ball's out of bounds, far side of the field. Indians with the throw. Indians are coached by Mr. Gary Edwards. His assistant is Tommy Harrigan. PHS coach Pete Sullivan. The assistant, I don't know if they got him listed. No, they don't. Tonight's officials, Clark Kurdick is on the far side, and Jim Schutz here on the near side. Goal kick coming up for Peru. Ortel takes the kick. Picked off by PHS. Ball goes bounce out of bounds, far side. Throw in. Oh, this is going to be something trying to figure out this roster here. PHS gave me for some reason they wrote on this roster, instead of just putting down the number, they wrote Jersey right next to it. Jersey number 30. They wrote Jersey 20 times. I guess so. I could have probably just written Jersey once and some ditto marks after that. O'Connor, isn't that number 13? Yep. Yeah. I could tell him from just the way his body language, I guess. Ortel again. Ball's on the 18. And the Hornets gain control on the right side. Number 12 had the ball. That'd be Lapierre. David Drawlett now will throw it in for Peru. Finds his brother's head. Ball bounces inside the penalty area. Stepping up for the Indians was number 5. That's Garrett Wass. PHS able to survive that. They move it up the field down the right wing. Lapierre with the ball. Lapierre still hanging on. Taps it outside. That one's going to run out of bounds and a throw-in coming up. Eric LaRock knocking the ball out of bounds. David Drawlett will throw the ball in for Peru. O'Connor with the head on it. Drawlett coming off the field and playing the ball up. That's off the body of King. Michael Griffin sends it over to the right side. And who's number 30? Is that Michael Griffin? Oh, Michael Griffin's number 30. Oh, I got somebody mixed up in the middle with him. Peru backpedaling a little bit. Try to move it up the field, but intercepted by the Hornets. Ball's loose. Keeper Newton coming out. And I believe a whistle for offsides. Yeah, that's the signal from the official, Clark Kurdick. O'Connor taps it out there where Lapierre is running it down. Picking up Lapierre, number 20 for Peru. That's Clark. Ball sent in and out of bounds. Goal kick coming up for the Indians. On the goal kick, it's put right back in on the defense. Ortel, though, is there to pick it up at top of the 18. He clears it up the right side. Hamilton lets the ball run out of bounds. Peru with the throw right at midfield. Hamilton's throw, looking for Wasp. PHS headed it back up the field. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It's off in Hamilton this time. Matt Odell, is number 21, throws it in. Pretty much play between the 18s thus far here. 33.5 minutes still left, first half. Jesse Drawlett, one of the offensive threats for the Indians, and Gary King trying to move it inside the penalty area, but PHS denies that. Clark getting there before Lapeer could move it any farther than midfield. He tapped it back in on the Hornets defense. Whitbeck with the ball. Whitbeck goes outside, and Lapeer hits Clark, maintains control, puts the ball out to the left side. Newton's going to let it go out of bounds, and we've got a goal kick coming up. Brew taking a short route there on the goal kick. Ball's out of bounds. Miller with the ball. Kelly Miller. Good throw down the left side. Tapped out of bounds by Tayo. Hornets will maintain possession on the far side of the field. Their left side. Miller stepping up to take the throw. Everybody back for Peru, more or less, inside that box. Only one is Jesse Drawlett, and he was just maybe 5-6 yards outside the box. It's sent in towards the goal, and Newton was able to handle that. He threw it up the field, and the Hornets keep them hemmed in their own end, but knocked out of bounds, and it'll be an Indians throw. Pasty's the one that kicked that ball out of bounds. That's Griffin with the ball. Tayo, defensively, knocks it off in one of the Hornet players and out of bounds, another goal kick. Ortel getting more leg into that goal kick, and O'Connor gets caught with his hands on the back of Gary King. Gary King lets Ortel move up from the 6-yard line to take that. The ball bounces by Jesse Drawlett, and one of the Hornet defenders, and number 16, Kevin Brennan, has to kick it out of bounds in front of the Peru bench. David Drawlett, he has a strong throw. It's a Hornet defender and then cleared to midfield. Tayo putting a head on it. Him and Clark dumping it back into the Hornet end. Gary King there to pressure Brennan. But he clears it up the field. Coming back, Griffin to pick it up. Griffin, the ball sent down here for Lapeer. Tayo got there before Lapeer, knocks it out of bounds. That was LaRock with the pass up the field for Lapeer. Griffin working on the right side. And a goal kick for the Indians. That's off Ortel. Griffin trying to save it. He does. Ortel there, but then loses it. And Griffin called for a push. Brian Kochi, number 18, he plays up front for the Hornets. Just trying to fill in the guys we haven't mentioned yet. Ortel up to King. Right on King's back is O'Connor. He goes back to Drawlett, moves it down the left side to the other Drawlett. David's pass to his brother Jesse. Jesse quickly trying to dump it in on across the field, but that's picked up by Brenner. King. Oh, this is Connor, I believe, number 11. Shane Connor knocking the ball out of bounds. Off in the Hornets, though. Drawlett right again in front of his home bench. Gary Edwards telling him something. He stopped his first attempt. He goes to the left side. O'Connor there with King.